in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Gonna be a wet one as we're underway in Cincinnati. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Gonna open by putting it up. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one, and that will lead to a second down.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
18, 12, 11. Watch the key.
They go play action for Burrow. Moving outside the pocket. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Rolling right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. Back deep is Darius Davis. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully.
At their own 27-yard line.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. He's inside the 40. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. It is a big run by Cook. 53 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, they go with Cook. This will not do the trick. They stuck it behind the line. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, it's Tyler Loop for the Baltimore field goal. Yes, has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow fires quick to Higgins. T. Higgins. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson is good on the extra point. And the Bengals move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
3. They'll run with Cook. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain there of 15. Good for a Raven 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Now he takes off. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
To his right.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook, finding room to the 20. And he will score! James Cook, touchdown Ravens. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point is good. And the Ravens are on top. It's now 10-7.
Bengals 7.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return is Chase Brown. Now he'll give it up. It's a reverse. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1, ready? Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They get 20 on the connection, and the Bengals going to have a first down.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's get set. Cut.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Burrow throwing on 4th down. That's going to be caught.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And this is what happens when you compare a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
2nd down. Jackson forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it down the right sideline. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 73 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will get out in front, 17-7. Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Brown now to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Paint. Here we go.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
We are through one. It's the Ravens out front. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. They're looking at a second down and 9 to go.
Gun. 11 empty. Right 80.
Back to throw. Burrow. He's going to air this one out. And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Yo. Hey.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll air it out down the middle. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with the pick.
On the handoff, this is Cook. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
It is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On fourth down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And their lead will stay right where it is.
Here we go.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
a gain of 16
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
At the 17-yard line.
Now, Burrow. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On second down, Pacheco. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Third and 9.
12.
Here's Burrow. Down to the 10. And the Bengals are looking at a first and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
To be a prolific passing offense in this league, you have to be able to both throw the ball from the pocket and you have to be able to operate and convert on third downs. And they've really done both at a high level on this drive. And to no surprise, they find themselves first and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
Right 80.
Pacheco will take this one in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Pass right side, going to be taken in by Walker. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. On first and 10, it's Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 9. Here's Jackson, moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Baltimore.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Off the play fake. Jackson exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
First down, Baltimore.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Tight end motioning left. A run up the middle with Cook.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll take this one in. Has Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 31-yard line.
Let's get set. Stop.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Pass into the hands of the rookie from Florida State. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. And ask for much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
A first down throw for Burrow. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
He'll get this ahead, gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he is going to have a Bengals first down by about a yard as they find a way to pick it up on 3rd and 5.
For a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now, Burrow. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
McPherson for the Bengals field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are able to get it back within a score.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's the big tight end, Colston Loveland. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's Cook. Into the secondary, past the 40. Inside the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead.
17.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Fine, ready?
Burrow now to throw on first down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
22-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9.
Here we go. Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. He's going to keep it himself. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Offense retains possession.
A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire...
And that's going to be intercepted by Terry Quillen. Inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one touchdown. Well, they just tried a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with the big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
On first down, Burrow. Going right, it's taken in. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 33-yard line.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. Whoa. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
That's good for Bengals. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Burrow to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Nate Wiggins, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Second down, Burrow. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow. Really, the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, snap that slippery ball one more time, throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them off the hook by giving them a one-play score. Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He'll air one out for Higgins. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Here's a handoff to Cook. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll put Loveland in motion.
Shut up!
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
13.
On third down, Jackson. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And he will get into the end zone. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Ravens. Luke now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens tack on one more to their lead.
Bengals 17.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This taken at the 5.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. Here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And this is going nowhere. He's going backwards to the 4-yard line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger up past the 25. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
Ready?
Here's first and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got a man wide open, the tight end complete. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. From the 48-yard line, here's second and a yard. Now, Burrow. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver and pick up the first down.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now a second down throw for Burrow. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. Third and a yard. To throw is Burrow. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
To throw is Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Alpha, Alpha, sit on! 180! Sit on! 180! Sit on!
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
That's taken in. It's James Cook. And a dive forward here. Tack on even more yardage to the end of this one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A run with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. They'll run the toss with Cook. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
3rd and long for Jackson. Open man is beaten. He's got him. A gain of 15. Well done. Facing 3rd and 14, they pick it up. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Cook. He's got space inside the 25. And they are finally going to get him down at the Bengals' 13-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
And this is how you just keep wearing down a defense. You find yourself with a pretty big lead. Now can they just lean on this run game the rest of the way and close this game out with a win?
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll run with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run rate, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Burrow. Here down the field will fall incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now, Burrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time.